Amazon at 9.82. And we are ready with Senator Joni Ernst, OK? I can end my tap dance.
In the nick of time.
The good Senator Joni, thank you very much, Senator.
Thanks, Stuart.
You avoided a nasty scene right there. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, you are demanding a cap on what you see as the excessive perks received by former presidents, like to run their private office or their cell phone bill. I think we're paying President Obama over $1 million. You want to put a cap on it. Why?
I do. Well, a lot of our former presidents are very fortunate because they'll leave office. They have wonderful book deals. They have very lucrative speaking engagements. They can afford to foot these expenses on their own. The American taxpayer shouldn't be spending all of their hard-earned dollars supporting former presidents' lifestyle choices.
You're not talking about security services,
no,
right?
Not at all.
We should pay for that.
Security remains in place. We do not touch that. It's just those excessive personal allowances, like you said, with President Obama. It's excess of $1 million per year.
OK, I see your point. But you're applying this to all former presidents, not just Democrats or no party political affiliation, all of them.
That's correct. It's all former presidents. And we want to put a cap to that spending. Of course, we need to support them. There is a pension that they do receive. And then there's the additional personal allowance. And that's what we want to make sure that we are capping. We are being cognitive of their needs, but also being frugal and fiscally responsible for the American taxpayer.
You say it's OK for President Trump to reach across the aisle with a new bipartisan approach. This is OK with you?
This is okay in specific instances. Right now, as we're looking at tax reform, if we do have some of those moderate members on the left that are willing to consider our ideas and help us get those ideas across the finish line, I am okay with that.
It seems like this bipartisan kind of realignment of the president himself, it looks like it's reasonably successful thus far. Heidi Heitkamp, Senator Heitkamp, has put out a statement this morning after her dinner with the president last night. She's encouraged by this bipartisan approach. The president's meeting moderates from the House today. Then he barnstorms around the country. He's going to states which he won, but which are represented by a Democrat senator. This could open up a real possibility here that you can get something done. That's why you support it.
Yes, and I think that is really important to remember is, again, we have a lot of legislative items that we want to get done. The president wants to see his agenda achieved. And in order to do that, obviously, we saw a great failure with the vote on health care. He's got to reach out and find those other members that might be willing to support his agenda. And if we can do that and fulfill our promises to the American people, we need to step forward and consider other members and maybe some of their thoughts. But again, we're steering this discussion. We want to make sure it happens.
Real fast, Senator, when you went back to Iowa for the August recess, is that what your constituents were telling you? Get something done?
They said, get something done. They are extremely frustrated. I'm very frustrated. They are voicing their anger. They said, we sent you there to get things done. You all need to come together, figure out a way, get these agenda items taken care of, make sure that you're supporting the president's policies, because that's why Americans voted for him. He has a great policy agenda, and we're not helping him achieve that at this point. So we need to come together. We need to get tax reform done. We need to readdress the health care issue. We need to work on infrastructure, all of those other wonderful things that the president has laid out for us.
Just get us a tax cut this year, please, Senator Joni Ernst.
I would love to do that.
Republican,
Thanks, Stuart.
Iowa. Thank you very much indeed, ma'am. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you.